And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. It's time for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Today, our focus is on a team that's been absolutely tearing it up at the plate, Singy.
Yeah, you got that right, Boog. This lineup has been a nightmare for opposing pitchers, and everyone is contributing. Eager to see if that carries over to this one.
Pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today on the hill, Rube Foster. What do you look for here?
Well, it's a three-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all three if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Ready to go now, and stepping in for the Yankees, Lou Brock. And that's through there for a strike. And we're underway. Foster comes to the plate. And that is out of play. Foster winds and fires. In the dirt, and that's ball one. Foster, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Craig Biggio.
Oh, Boo, clearly he's just one of the best hitters to ever play this game. I mean, a member of the 3,000 hit club. Just a true professional hitter. I know we use that term, but this guy is just the epitome of it. So much fun to watch him swing the bat and just work a pitcher. You can learn so much about the art of hitting from just watching this guy go about his business.
Craig Biggio in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one ripped. Going back. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Lou Gehrig, the next to hit, takes ball one. 2 outs, base is empty. And that misses. And now 2-0.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics, his exit velocities.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Yankees nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. What do we have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And the batter now, Bo Jackson. Ohtani measures 6 feet 4 inches, 210 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Jackson with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. That one way inside. The 2-1.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
On the ground, Gloss. Boots it.
Well, as an offense, you want to get the crowd involved right away. Get that good energy working for you, but this time the defense does it for them. Always a great opportunity when you can get your leadoff guy on base to start the game, and it doesn't matter how it happens.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And that's too high. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Ricky Henderson next to hit for the Rays. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Henderson working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Jackson stands at first with 1 out. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly, so first and second now 1 out.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ken Griffey Jr. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Now a check swing, but he held up.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. To Gehrig in time. That's an inning-ending double play.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Jim Edmonds.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Foster back to work. Edmonds with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Fastball for a strike. 1-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
Really good, hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
Now the batter now, Mauricio Ordonez. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Troy Gloss stepping in now for the Yankees.
0-1.
Gloss went off for 2 homers in his last game. At the belt and fires. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And here's the rookie catcher. Swung on, belted, back there. Can't make the catch as it falls into the gap. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
So runner at second, 2 down. And up next for New York, Zach Neto. Fly ball down the line. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And that is that. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. All right, Singer, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And 1-2. Ground ball left side. Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Here's some real power at the plate. Mike Schmidt. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing just couldn't do it.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. That's in for a strike. And downstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They trail here 1-0. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering is fouled back. And there's a foul ball. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Brock batting for the second time, and that's strike one. And we're looking at one of the greatest base stealers of all time standing at the plate, the incomparable Lou Brock. Breaking ball inside, and it's 1-1. Until Ricky Henderson came along, Brock was the king of the stolen base. His record stood for a long time. That's a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. And now it's going to be Craig Biggio. Fly to left his first time. In the dirt.
When I think about Brock, I always think about the Cubs trading him to St. Louis when he was just 24 years old. Got a feeling they regretted that one just a little bit.
Foster kicks and deals. Foster with the 2-1. Just missed. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Caught him looking for the K. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Garrett, the next to hit. His next home run will be the 500th of his career.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
A sliding stop. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Jim Edmonds stepping in now for the Yankees. In there for strike one. Two outs, two in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And that skips into dirt.
That's a ball.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Two on, two outs. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And that is downstairs. Ball one. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Edmonds settles under it. Squeezes it. And a quick out, number one.
Batting up, no pitcher.
Drew Foster digging in now. Foster with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Foster with 4 runs batted in his last game. Fouled off left side.
I was really impressed with how he came through for the team in that last game, Boog. The all-time leader in 4 RBI games, Lou Gehrig with 101. I'm just a little further down the list, Boog, with 4.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So the lineup flips over. Bo Jackson next to hit for the Rays. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Jackson with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
That one not close. Going to count 1 and 2. Gets under it and pops it up. Biggio brings it in, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. They're down 1-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Fastball for a strike. Ordonez measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Late on that fastball.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
This one popped up right side. Altuve makes the grab, 1 down. So digging in, Troy Gloss struck out swinging his first time. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That's inside. 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And it is 2-1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Ripped to short. Zips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Now back, number 22.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the Yankees catcher now. Doubled his first time. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
McGuire. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Yankees, but they lead it 1-0. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. That missed by a lot. 1-0.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are...
that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Ricky Henderson getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Rays down by a run. Next pitch is outside.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Ken Griffey Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Altuve gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Booth.
This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. A 2-run blast. His first homer of the year, and they lead it. It's 2-1. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he was going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1 so far. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Griffey was an instant sensation when he burst onto the major league scene back in 1989. A sweet swinging 19-year-old kid, and he got to play alongside his dad. He was a special player. Swinging a foul straight back.
And in his rookie year, it was already clear that Ken Griffey Jr. was a generational talent, a bona fide five-tool player, and every one of those 5 tools was elite.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time to get him, 1 away on the strikeout.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Now at the plate, Mark McGwire. And a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. Just missed.
That term 5-tool guy gets thrown around lightly sometimes, but with Junior, it applies 100%. There's nothing this guy couldn't do on the diamond.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Galaney down to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. So up next, Mike Schmidt. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Next offering misses down and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
This ball's chopped on the ground and foul ball. 2 outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ground ball. And that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Coming up, we head to the 5th. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Foster back to work. Just missed.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The Yankees with some action in their pen. Andrew Kittredge getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. And that one is in for a strike at 95. And the count even 1-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
and miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
The Rays up by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
And now Lou Brock, 1 for 2. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1. Two down, nobody on. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Craig Biggio waiting to hit for the Yankees. 2 down, nobody on, as the Rays try and punch back down a run. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman.
Runner at first with 2 away. Craig Biggio stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 2 in this one. Pickoff attempt by Foster. Brock gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1. There's the strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And the 0-2 from Foster. Good eye right there.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
In the dirt. And it remains 2-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Here's a 2-2. Finds its way through, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Digging in, Lou Gehrig.
Everyone anticipating what could be home run number 500 for his career.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Yanks strand a pair, and our score remains 2-1. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Andrew Kittredge.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Leading off, Salvador Perez. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Andrew Chafin getting ready to go. And misses inside. Hard hit left side. Whips it to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Ball 1 there.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
1 down, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Ordonez makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
2 down, base is empty. Rube Foster next to hit for the Rays. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. In there at the knees for a strike. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Rays held in check here, but they still lead it 2-1. New inning getting started. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jim Edmonds. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
High fly ball out towards left field. That's back, and it's off the wall. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Mauricio Ordonez digs in now. Fouled off down the right side.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Henderson sizes this one up, and it's caught for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Troy.
Here's the third baseman, Troy Gloss. This guy with light tower power. And that one upstairs, ball one. And now 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Next offering upstairs.
Reno.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit
That's
here.
forward,
And ball four, two aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And now the switch hitting catcher.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Line, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. He'll score. It's 2-2.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Zach Neto stepping in now for the Yankees. Yeah, there's the strike. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
The shortstop takes the ball. Go ahead run at second, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Nelly Fox.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at-bat in this game.
That's in there. Strike one. And he grounds one to the right side. He steps on the bag. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Andrew Chafin.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the right fielder, Bo Jackson. First pitch swinging. Movement in the Yankees pen. Rob Dibble, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Alexander getting loose as well. Inside. And the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. Up the middle, Biggio. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve now at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Outside, and the count is 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ground ball up the middle. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out.
The left fielder, number 24, Ricky.
Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. He's already homered here in this one. Started to swing, held up. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Not even close there. And it's 2-1. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Lunges for it, but it drops for a hit. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Now it's the power speed combo. Ken Griffey Jr.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Ricky on the move. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Save. Ziggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man on second, 2 down. And there's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Got him! And that is the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Aroldis Chapman.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Lou Brock. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Chapman, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. That's outside, and that is ball 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Craig Biggio will hit next. 1 for 3. First pitch, not close. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Right through there for a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Really important at bat coming up now.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. And I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Ordonez in the box now. Takes strike 1. Biggio on second. Garrett on at first with 2 down. Up the middle. Lindor. They get the force. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. 2 left on. 7th inning stretch time. We are tied 2-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Rob Dibble. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Stepping in, Mark McGuire.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Swing and a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
So digging in, Mike Schmidt. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Go home. One strike.
Outside.
One strike.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brock gets under it. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Number 13.
And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And the first offering is not close. Check swing, no appeal.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Now it's belted, deep to left, way out of here, home run. That should get the dugout going, and that's how they take the lead. It's 4-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Rob Dibble out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. A new pitcher in the game, Scott Alexander.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
One down, and now it's Frankie Lindor, a switch hitter batting right. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Still only one out here in the inning. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Little dribbler up along third, but it kicks foul. 2 runs across in the inning. Here the bottom of the 7th. The shortstop takes the ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Out to short. Tosses to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rays, Nolan Arenado.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. Here's a 1-1. And it's fouled away. That one in the dirt. 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one misses. And now 3-2. Jackson up next for the Rays.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
On the ground, out to short. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning. The Rays with a 2-run homer. It's now 4-2. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. The 8th inning is coming your way next. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Brazier.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Troy Glaus. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Next offering is down low. The Yankees looking to rally. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Tying run at the plate. Now one miss.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Glove flip for one.
Well, I guess we could chalk that one up to great teamwork. It wasn't pretty by any means, but helping your teammate out like that and then knowing he had time to go to second. Keep a runner out of scoring position. Very heads-up play right there. Now, we couldn't hear it with all the noise in this ballpark, but I'm sure there was some good communication right there, some body language. These guys got it done.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Fouled off. He was late. The tying run at the plate.
Nope,
that just misses, and it's 1-2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound. Maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. We'll have some adjustments to make.
The Yankees going with a pinch hitter. Number 66. A runner on first with two gone for him. That one ripped, but foul. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the eighth. That one blasted deep to right. Going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. The Yanks lead one. They trail it here, 4-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Brian Baker.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the right fielder, Bo Jackson. 0 for 3 in this one. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Jose Altuve. There's the strike. Jackson gets his lead at first with nobody out. Pickoff throw, but it's wide of the bag and gets away. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Deep out to center field. Edmonds moving under this one. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And they take a 3-run lead.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Henderson stands in now and watches strike one.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. One out, base is empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Edmonds makes a nice running catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Junior stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next offering is fouled back. To the right side, Biggio fires over to first, and that is that. But they push across one run, one hit, one error, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Yankees 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the left fielder, Lou Brock. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Mason Miller.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And another ball. In the air, left side. Henderson moves under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Craig Biggio. And that's off the outside edge. And it's 1-0. Miller, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Now Altuve handles it, and they get Biggio for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So it's their last chance in this one. Lou Gehrig, the next to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
The Yankees down to their final strike. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Now, Jim Edmonds missed with a changeup, ball 1. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. They say you win.
1-2.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And it's gone. A two-run shot. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 5-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And now, Mauricio Ordonez. And he takes a strike. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a ball popped up. Altuve. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill, Matt Cain. Not the best results a year ago. Looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. They'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
Bo Jackson, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball two. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. And that drops in for a strike. Cain, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Check on the runner.
Safe.
Jackson aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Kemp settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Third, left fielder, Ricky.
All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Francisco Lindor.
Ah, Boog, what a great talent. I mean, the kind of player who can dominate a game at times, be a perennial all-star. He's going to take home some hardware as well. I mean, he's one of the best in the game today and always fun to watch.
And stepping in for the Rays, Ricky Henderson. He's coming off a 3-hit game in Sunday's series finale. There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
On the ground, and that chance handled. Fires to first in time. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Outside low, and that's ball one.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here in game one of this 3-game set. Lined into right. Lays out and makes the play.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Back here at Chase Field, and today's starter, Gaylord Perry, singing he is one of the best to ever do it.
True legend in this game with over 300 career wins. Always a joy to watch him go to work. It's effortless out there. Doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. Doesn't know when he's high or when he's low.
And now the shortstop, Luis Aparicio. And that curveball drops in there for a strike. Luis Aparicio was a trendsetter in one major way. He was the first Venezuelan player inducted into the Hall of Fame. Very high with that one. And 1-1.
Little Louis may have been the first player from Venezuela to make it to the Hall, but there'll be plenty more behind him.
Next pitch is downstairs. Another interesting fact about Aparicio, in his entire 18 years in the big leagues, he never played a single inning at any position other than shortstop. Just misses. And it's 3-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Here's the rookie third baseman. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Smoked on the ground a second. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
2 outs, base is empty. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jose Casado. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Line drive, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he's out.
He's out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. Now up for Tampa Bay, Willie Stargell. Kane back to work. Lifted in the air, right center field. Casado on the move. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Third baseman, number 21.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Mike Schmidt. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Swing and a ball popped up. De Los Santos makes the catch. 2 down. Two down, base is empty. Salvador Perez next to hit for the Rays. Perez matched a homer in his last game. 2 down, nobody on.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Gets the call. That is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No score here in the second. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. Was never even close.
That's way outside. Ball 3. Francisco Lindor next to bat for Tampa. Swing and a miss. Handcuffed him with that slider. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Tampa. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Chris Davis.
First baseman, number 19.
That's to third, and it stays fair. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. There's the strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris. And it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup. And I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Batting 6, center fielder, number 27.
Matt Kemp stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Fastball is outside.
He's quickly adjusted to major league pitching, and it looks like he's only going to get better. There's a reason he's rated so high as a prospect, and so far, he looks like he could be the real deal.
Close, but called a ball. 2-1. Man at first, 1 away. Strike 2. Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now up next for Arizona, Yainer Diaz. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. And there's a ball. Davis off of first with 2 away. That clips the zone, and it's 1-2. That one down the line, and that's just foul. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. close one doesn't get the call. It's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swings and misses. Struck him out. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. No score. Back here in the desert. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd. Scoreless game. Here's Francisco Lindor. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first and one away in the top of the 3rd.
Batting ninth, pitcher Gaylord Perry.
And now the pitcher, Gaylord Perry. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. Set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
And a swing and a miss.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And a swing and a miss. 2 away down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Bo Jackson. Inside.
Nope, that's
and
inside.
that's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first. Rays retired in order. Down in order go the Rays. And we are still scoreless. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the second baseman, Bobby Grich. First pitch just misses.
Nope.
Slice to right. Fair ball.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. He kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Matt Cain stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Gets the bunt down the right side. Stargell. Lindor. That's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn 2 on. So a nice job to get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
Luis Aparicio stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Just missed. pitch. And that one clips the corner. Pitch misses there. 2-2. Kane, the base runner at first with one out. Ground ball could be two. Off balance feet, there's one. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out. Keep the run out of scoring position.
Now the third baseman rolled out to second in his first at bat. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Foul ball there.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Battling here as he fouls it away. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Oh, but one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And
that ends the inning, so we take a break. One left for the Diamondbacks. Still no score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Late swing fouled off. And the 0-1.
Ball.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Kemp sizing this one up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. And here is Ricky Henderson. He's 0 for 1. Henderson, a former Gold Glove winner, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. He joined the team as a free agent. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-0.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
2 strikes.
And that just misses. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Go ahead run on base. Ken Griffey Jr. next to hit for the Rays. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. And a foul ball. Fourth inning underway, no score. Runner on the go. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Way inside.
2 strikes.
And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and stepping in for the Rays, Willie Stargell. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Oh, and 2 now. That's
1
down
ball,
and in. A
2
slider
strikes.
missed. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Mike Schmidt next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Right through there for a strike.
0-1. That's a ball.
Stargell on at second with 2 down. And that's outside. And a count 2-1.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Man at second. That to right. Casado sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Rays get an RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jose Casado. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly
0-1's the
efficient in
count.
this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
0-2 is the count.
And a good eye there.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Chris Davis. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First
Ball
pitch
left
doesn't
outside.
find the zone. And that is out of play. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. A little bit high, maybe. 2 balls and a strike. That's inside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Here's the left fielder. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. This one driven. Deep center field. On its way. Home run. And now they're out front. It's 2-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's a big power threat. Matt Kemp. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses. Just missed. Perry, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Base knock center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Yainer Diaz stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe well struck left field? Hits the fence. Headed for the plate. Save. It's 3-1.
Waste no time there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Bobby Grich stands in now for the Diamondbacks. A single his first time. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second. First and second, 1 out. Matt Cain stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Bunted back towards the mound. Throw over to Stargell. Out on the sac bunt.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup, and stepping in is the speedy Luis Aparicio. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And the inning is over. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We played 4. It's the Diamondbacks 3, the Rays 1. We go to the top of the fifth, and now the catcher for the Rays, Salvador Perez. Kane back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. This to third, and that one handled. And they get Perez for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
In the air out to center. Aparicio brings it in with a nice running grab.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Gaylord Perry. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. De Los Santos makes the grab on the run. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 3, the Rays 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Number 6.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Diamondbacks, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Next to hit for Arizona, Jose Casado, 1 for 2. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Chris Davis stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's 2 for 2. There's a strike. Casado leads off first with 1 away. And that drops in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Just 3 pitches for the punch out right there. Very efficient, I'll say. And started him out with off-speed stuff on the first 2 strikes. And at that point as a hitter, it's hard to know what's coming 0-2. You want to stay back and try to be ready for something soft, but you also have to be able to hit the fastball. And if you are looking for something hard, it can be pretty tough to catch up to because you don't have a chance to time it. So he threw it right by him there and sent him packing.
Number 10 stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The 1-0. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. The 1-1 is fouled off. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, 2 outs. Kemp digs in now. That misses. Ball 1. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That one just misses. The count now 2-2.
Count full.
Squirts away a little bit. To third. Tag. Got him. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. One left for Arizona, but they still lead it 3-1. All set for the top of the 6th. Now here is Bo Jackson. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And ball 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
He's got it. 1 away.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 in this one. Right down to shoot. 0-1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
The D-backs up by 2, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball still 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Chases that one out of the zone. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. And that's in there for strike 1.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that's
2
down
balls,
and away.
1 strike.
The next
Ball
offering
3.
misses. 3-1 now.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
That's hard hit on the line. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Matt Cain is done, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Colin Snyder. He last pitched 2 days ago. So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the power speed combo. Ken Griffey Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that can be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
Man on second, 2 down.
2 balls.
This one in the dirt. And that one hammered way back there. It's out of here. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 3-3.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Willie Stargell next to hit for the Rays. First pitch misses. Two outs. Check swing, and that's a ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Fought off foul. Here's a 2-1. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. The 2-2. In the air to left center. He makes the grab, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now the center fielder, Matt Kemp. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. That one's in there. Strike 1.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
The 0-2. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Yainer Diaz stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Out to short. Lindor on to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, second baseman Bobby Grich.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Bobby Grich. Now a check swing, but he held up. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one wrapped foul. Next one misses, and the count is 2-2. On the ground to third. Throw over to Stargell. And Arizona is set down 1-2-3. Diamondbacks down quickly, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch. Tyler Ferguson on to pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Gabriel Moreno, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. Now up for Tampa Bay, Mike Schmidt.
Third baseman, number 21.
Late on that fastball.
There might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a foul out of play. And now 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And the count's even at 2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Stays alive. And a base hit right there. And a good start to the inning.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes out. You just got to battle.
Go ahead run on base. Salvador Perez getting ready to hit. And that one fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Pickoff throw, and he's back in easily. Next offering way upstairs. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Declan Cronin up and throwing. Hudson, the lefty, warming up as well. With the go-ahead run at first, here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground to third, might be two. The throw to second is offline, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
Popped up. He's under it. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. Kevin Cash going with a pinch hitter here. Raul Ibanez.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Fastball is outside. Fastball for a strike. The 1-1. High fly ball out to left field. And that's the third out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. David Robertson.
Now pitching for Tampa Bay, number 37, David Robertson.
Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
On the ground, right side. Altuve slings to first, and one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Now batting, shortstop, Luis Aparicio.
Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Luis Aparicio. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
And still looking for that hit to keep this streak going, and this might be his last shot at it, Boog.
Off the mark there. Ball one. That clips the corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Bunting for a hit. Bare hand scoop to first. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Well, he waited until the seventh, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit. And a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat. But, man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over. So it's there, at least in the back of your mind.
One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Aparicio on the run. Pitch misses in. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And that one fouled off. Struck him out looking.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
Jose Casado stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's way high. 1-0.
Ball one, no strikes.
There's a strike. And that is out of play. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brian Hudson. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. And now, Bo Jackson, 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Rob Ned up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. And the sweeper is off the plate. And a count 1-2. And that one almost got him. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jose Altuve. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That misses, and that's ball 1. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. And that's downstairs. 2 balls, no strikes.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Next offering upstairs.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Ricky Henderson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And there's ball 4.
First base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Go ahead run on base, and stepping in for the Rays, Ricky Henderson. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
1 away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. That misses. Now 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that's in for a strike. In the air to left down the line. Sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. He's already homered in this game.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Way out front for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got it in. That's the 3rd out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at Chase Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Chris Davis. John Rocker into the game.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Nope.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the catch for the out.
Now batting the 10th.
Here's the left fielder. He's already homered here in this one. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's the center fielder, Matt Kemp.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Foul ball there. Strike 2.
0-2.
In the air, right field. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Liner to second, and picked on the hop. Throw over to Stargell. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Arizona. Score remains tied at 3. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Rob Nett on the pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup after the double switch. Blake Dunn, he'll hit in the 7-hole in the lineup. So digging in, Willie Stargell.
First baseman, Willie Stargell.
Ball 1, no strikes. And a swing and a miss.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Swing and a miss.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Off the mark there. 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Mike Schmidt next to hit for the Rays. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Just missed. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Declan Cronin appears to be getting loose. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. A massive home run. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they jump in front in the ninth. It's 4-3. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
One down. Salvador Perez now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That's in there. That's strike 1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Dunn settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the ninth. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. And the Rays get one on a solo shot. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Mason Miller.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Blake Dunn digs in now. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
One-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a miss. 0-2
No
now.
balls, 2 strikes.
And that's in the
One
dirt.
ball, two strikes.
Got him looking. One out.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Lindor on to first. And Arizona with just one out left.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. A one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. And fouled off. Miller is just one strike away. Good eye in that spot.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Trying to close out a one-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.